The money talk. Yep, I'm here to finally talk about it. The money thing. You're asking yourself, what money talk? What do you mean? There's one big misconception that I see over and over and over and over and over again. Actually, there's a lot more than that, but there's one big one which I want to clear up here today, because if I can help clear this up for a lot of people, then the money energy of the world will be helped out a lot. So what I want to talk about is the money talk. One which I've been avoiding, admittedly, because I will be honest, I'm not the most comfortable about talking about money, because it's something which for me is a new subject in my life. At any rate, what I wanted to speak about, particularly in this video, is the money talk. Is this exact fact. What is money? A lot of people think, mistakenly, unfortunately, that money is the root of all evil, when in fact, money is only an amplifier. Now, I may or may not have ever said that before. It's true. Money, like many other things, is an amplifier. If you want a very tangible example, think about someone at a stadium with a megaphone. If the person stands there and they want to shout out the message and they go, "Hey, free hot dogs here, and they yell it out with their voice, maybe this many people will hear them. If that same person takes a megaphone horn and goes, "Hey, the hot dogs here." I don't know why I'm talking about hot dogs. I'm a vegan. But anyway, peanuts, corn something. I don't know, whatever, popcorn. The difference you'll notice is that between them shouting it out, they will get maybe this percentage of people. And when they use the megaphone, they get a way bigger percentage of people. Now, you might think that's a convoluted example. It's not. Let me explain more. Money is literally just an amplifier. So like anything else, really, it is an amplifier of whatever is present within you. So if you're a good person, it's going to amplify the good qualities in you that you already have. For example, if you're somebody who already is generous, you give to charities, you often help people on the street if you can, in general, your relationship with money is very fluid, then you're already doing great. And those things where you give out money in that circumstance is going to, how do I talk about, recycle. That good karma, in a way, will recycle and things like that. What I mean by money is an amplifier. Here's the part that most people get wrong. Most people mistakenly think that money is the thing which is inherently evil. It's not. Money is just a tool. For example, if you have, let's just say a match, because a match for lighting a fire. That match, on its own, not harmful. You can strike it and light it on fire. It will burn itself out, but still inherently not harmful to anything external to itself. Now then, if on the other hand, now this might be an extreme example, hang in there with me. Now, if on the other hand, you build up, say, a bunch of dry evergreen needles, some dry leaves, and some light kindling, and then you strike the match beneath that, what do you think happens? Whoosh! Much bigger flame, much bigger fire, amplified. So understand that no matter how you may feel about money, that it is inherently a neutral tool, like Switzerland. It's neutral. And that it is a tool which, until it is used a certain way, has no further connotation. For example, one that you may be more familiar with is the surgeon's knife. You may have heard people talk about how, a surgeon's knife in the right hands can save a life, a surgeon saving a life. And in the wrong hands, someone making a mistake could nick an artery and kill somebody. I give those extreme examples because that's ways in which you can see that money amplifies. And so I'd like to invite you to understand that that's all that money is. And the other funny misconception, which you guys have heard me talk about, and also I'll just briefly mention it, is that money doesn't grow on trees. May I just say that the trees are out there literally laughing at you, if you believe that? Because the trees are out there listen, honey, I don't know what you're listening to. I don't know who you've been watching out there on YouTubes, but we are literally paper. So the fact that you believe that money doesn't grow on trees, honey, that money is doing that to you. So if you think that money doesn't grow on trees, or your parents or people, whoever may have gotten in your head and told you that it doesn't grow on trees, let me just allow you to know that it is literally a tree. So actually, womp womp, that's not true. And furthermore, that money is above and beyond anything else, an amplifier. So if you do good things with the money, then it will amplify good things. And if you do not nice things, it will most likely amplify that, and you're not nice karma. Not something that you want to accrue, if I may pass along that suggestion. You don't want to accrue bad karma in your life. It's much harder to work off karma than to just not accrue it in the first place. How do you not accrue it? By treating people the way you wish you were treated. That, my friends, is a tangent for another day. For now, the point is to understand that money can be an amplifier of who you are in the best ways. So if you're someone who is giving and loving and kind and generous now, then having more money will only allow you to enable yourself to express more love and more of the things that you love to share with others, to actually become an overflowing cup, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. When you are full up from inside and you have enough to give to others, that is when that beautiful sharing experience really is magical. So I wanted to share that with you, that money is none other than an amplifier, and you don't need to be afraid of money, because it's not that money in your hands will be bad. As long as you are choosing what you're doing with that money, then money is only going to amplify yourself. If this video has helped you, please do share it with anyone you know that it might also help. Subscribe, as it really helps out me as a small content creator to get the message out there to those that need to hear it. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful soul, need support, please feel free to reach out to this email address here, and it would be my honest pleasure to reach out to you and help in any way that I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day, and I will see you, gorgeous cats, in the next video. Namaste, much love. Stay healthy. Bye. Oops. Here's the part that most... It's a tool which, until it is used a certain way, has no further connotation. Is this on? To get the wet. May I just say that the trees are out there literally laughing at you, if you believe that. Listen, honey, I don't know what you're listening to. I don't know who you've been watching out there on YouTubes, but we are literally paper. So the fact that you believe that money doesn't grow on trees, honey, Now, okay. Womp womp. I'm here to finally talk about it. Whoosh! Here I am to save the day.